Okay, this video goes along with page 132 and it's going to be a way to help you learn the shapes of molecules with expanded octets. So what I want you to do is I want you to go and I want you to build PCl5 with a molecular model kit. Basically, you have to find a ball in your kit that has 5 holes drilled in it. It should either be tan, I guess it could be yellow or silver, but it needs to have 5 holes. Okay, then you're going to hook a white. It doesn't really matter which color that you hook to it, but you're going to put uh, 5 sticks on it with atom on the end of each one. And so you should have a central atom that has 5 holes in it with a stick in each one. So it kind of looks like this right here. So it has 5 things hooked to it. Okay. Now, if you have page 133 sitting right next to you, you should be able to see, or I guess if you already did page 132, that this could be like PCl5, let's say. And so the shape of this is trigonal bipyramidal. So when you have like a central atom with 5 things hooked to it, okay, 5 atoms hooked to it, that's called trigonal bipyramidal. Now I just want you to practice this with me, what we're going to do here. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to take, this is trigonal bipyramidal, okay? It has 5 electron domains with 5 atoms. But if you take off one of the atoms, so just pull one of them off, okay? Then you end up getting, you still have 5 domains. You can count the electron domains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's still 5 domains, but now you have a thing, it kind of looks like a seesaw, or maybe what I called it back in school was a teeter-totter. Okay, you can actually set it on the ground and it will teeter back and forth, I guess, if you take off the right atom. But anyway, okay, so that's seesaw. So that's like 5 domains minus 1 atom. Okay, now if you take another one off, now you got to kind of pull the right one off the way that these kits work. But if you take another one off, so if you have 5 domains still, you take another atom off, 5 domains, okay, but with 2 atoms missing, you end up getting what's called T-shaped. Okay, I know it's hard to see because my finger's covering it, but there's T-shaped. Okay, so 5 domains, there's still 5 domains, but with 2 atoms missing, that's T-shaped. Okay, now if you take one more off, okay, that's still 5 domains, but now your molecule is linear in shape. There's still 5 domains. So let's review that again. So you can put them all on back on. So you can stick them all back on. And then you can see that you have 5 domains. Okay, we're going to start at the top. 5 domains with an atom on each domain. Okay, so when you have 5 domains with an atom, 5 domains around the central atom with an atom hooked to each one, it's called trigonal bipyramidal. All right, 5 domains minus 1 atom, so I pull one off. Okay, that's called seesaw. Okay, it makes like a teeter-totter, it will teeter-totter. Okay, but it's actually called seesaw. Okay, so 5 domains minus 2 atoms. You can make that's called T-shaped. Okay. And then 5 domains minus 3 atoms, that's linear. That's the way that I have to memorize them in that order. Okay? Okay, now let's find one. You can pause the video, but find either a silver or tan or yellow ball that has 6 holes drilled in it. And I want you to put an atom on all 6 here. So we're going to put an atom in all, we're going to make 6 domains with an atom hooked to all 6. So you can go ahead and build that right now. And I just make them all the same. It doesn't have to be, but you can make it that way to make it easier. Okay, so I have an atom that has 6 holes drilled in the middle. That's going to be our central atom. And then I have an atom hooked to every domain. Okay, so when you make this shape right here, that's called octahedral. All right, like SF6 on page 132. All right, that's octahedral. Now, so 6 domains, 6 atoms, octahedral. You got to memorize that. If you were to take one atom off, so if you take one off, so like where my finger is right now, there's not an atom. So if you still have 6 domains minus one atom, okay, notice at the bottom is like a square, okay, but then each side is like a triangle shape, so you have what's called square pyramidal. And then if we go to the next step down, like XeF4, if we still kept our 6 domains of electrons, but we minus 2 atoms, okay, we end up getting, like, the bottom is a square, they're all on the same plane, so it's called square planar. All right, so that's how I memorize them. Maybe you have a better way, I don't know, but I just memorize this: 6 domains with an atom hooked to all of them, that's called octahedral. 6 domains minus one atom, that's called square pyramidal. 6 domains minus 2 atoms, that's called square planar. Okay, that's it for that video.